What is the most messed up thing you've seen at a bar? 1. I was walking past a table and a blackout drunk girl managed to pull me in close and say, "I don't want to go home with him," with tears in her eyes. I was drunk myself and not ready to absorb that information. I kept an eye out for her and a few minutes later her date was dragging her out of the bar, and I see him trying to get her in an Uber. I ran out to the street, acted like her friend, quizzed him on who she was. He couldn't answer basic questions so I told him to leave. Got her into a new Uber program to her friend's house who was waiting for her. She just kept saying, "Thank you." Still haunts me knowing what almost happened. 2. Some super drunk guy using the urinal with his pants down at his ankles. When he finished, he stepped back and barfed into his own pants, instead of the urinal which was right there. Because he was so drunk, he just pulled his pants up and wandered off whilst everyone else in the bathroom that saw it howling with laughter. 3. Watched a guy hold a girl's hair back as she puked in a trash can, then made out with her seconds later. 4. I was eating with my wife at a booth toward the back of a local place in rural Indiana. I look over, and I see a 40-ish dude getting handsy with his partner, while 2 other people sat across their table looking shocked. This went on for about 2 minutes and then I realized he wasn't getting handsy with her, he was restraining her. She was having a pretty bad seizure. Ambulance took I think 43 minutes to get there, which is insane because the bar is like 20 minutes down the interstate from the hospital. She was still alive but mostly unresponsive when they left. I still wonder if she was okay and how everyone at that table ended up. 5. A bartender at a dive bar was pretty wasted, to the point where she dropped a pint glass into the ice bin, shattered it, then proceeded to grab another glass and fill it with the ice/glass mix for a customer's drink. 6. A bartender pulling a mouse out of the sink and continuing to wash glasses. 7. Had a guy poop his pants in the line for the bathroom. Best I can tell he was wearing pants and a small log rolled down his leg. We found that small log and then a Hansel and Gretel-like trail of chili beans leading out the club and up the stairs to the entrance. 8. Once saw a guy at a bar try to impress his date by ordering the most expensive drink, only to discover he couldn't afford it when the bill came. He tried to talk the bartender into giving it for free, claiming it was bad marketing to charge that much anyway. The whole scene was a mix of embarrassing and bewildering, especially when his date ended up paying to avoid further embarrassment.